The process is described in the written legends of planet Namek. 5 Saiyans with righteous hearts must join hands and instill their inner light into another. With his friend's energy flowing through him, this Saiyan shall then take the form of a Super Saiyan God.
Are Saiyans actually demons? This is the question that we have to ask ourselves, especially with all the information that we've gotten in the last couple of Dragon Ball Daima episodes, including one moment that really stood out in the fandom from episode 19, where a character notices that the Saiyans are very demonic in nature, and far more demonic than most Majins. But first, let's set the groundwork. According to Daima, a good Supreme Demon King once sought to expand the reach of the Demon Realm people and ordered the Super Majin Raimus to create a multitude of universes for Demon Realmers to explore. However, his successor Abura was cruel and unjust and limited passage to and from the Demon Realm. Abura's rule was presumably enforced by his possession of a powerful artifact known as the Evil Third Eye. This is a real-life picture of how big Abura was. Not an allegory, not symbolism. We've seen how big someone like Goma got. Abura, who's already pretty big, this is how big he actually got when he activated the eye. Around this time, various Demon Realmers fled to the outside world to escape his rule, including the Namekians. Now you may be asking yourself, well, BlackScape, this is all the information we got from Daima about the Demon Realm, how it was created, and the species that left the Demon Realm to go into these new higher planes. Well, take a look at this. In Dragon Ball Super's God of Destruction Beerus Saga, Shenron says this. Shenron reveals that the origin of the Super Saiyan God is a figure from Saiyan mythology that currently does not exist, but explains he knows the ritual to create one. His knowledge of the ritual comes from the Namekian Book of Legends. Due to the Namekian elder who wrote it sympathizing with Yamoshi's spirit, the book contains the details of how to become Super Saiyan God. Besides Neva, this is the oldest Namekian artifact and story that we really know of in Dragon Ball, the Namekian Book of Legends. This book explains a bunch of different things about the first interactions with the new universes, and it has an outline not only about a race that is not Namekian. The only other race that we know that the Namekians even thought about were the Saiyans, but the one who wrote it was in contact, or at least knew the story of, Yamoshi, the first legendary Super Saiyan. Now, why would the Saiyans be of any importance to the Namekians whatsoever? It almost seems like they've had some sort of connection since the beginning of the universe. Almost like the Namekians had knowledge of the prehistoric Saiyans. But I can already hear you typing in the comment section, hey, in the anime, this is what the Supreme Kai says. The Earthlings and the Saiyans were born after your universe was created. Meaning that the Earthlings, Saiyans, anybody else who's got round ears are products of the universes themselves, not prior to them, not the Demon Realm. So there you go, end of story, you guys can go home. But there are a bunch of instances inside Dragon Ball lore. The Saiyans are said to be demons. They have demonic power. I mean, even the wiki says that the legendary Super Saiyan is a demonic mutation, which is the wiki. I'm not going to be pushing too much into that because, you know, anyone can write whatever. And I know you're here for a little bit more than that. So how can I say that Saiyans are demons when the Supreme Kai gives us the explanation as to where they came from? Well, personally for me, the way that I see it, it is confirmed here that the Saiyans themselves and the Earthlings, anyone else who's got these round ears, they come from the universes, Universe 6 and Universe 7. That's where they're born, right? That is their home. But there's one thing that the Universe 7 Saiyans have that the Universe 6 Saiyans do not have, and this grants them so much power that they have rivaled and defeated every single opponent inside any of the universes thus far. That is the Oozaru transformation. This specific transformation is what grants the Saiyans their power. It's what makes them a warrior culture. It's what gives them immense transformations. That is what the Oozaru does. So to me, it is possible that the Saiyans born in Universe 7 who had the Oozaru trait, meaning that they had a demonic transformation. They are from the universes, but they have a demonic transformation. This is why the Namekians, who are demons, who are Majin, they have an interest, have always had an interest in Saiyans, because they are from the universes and yet are as powerful as Majins, if not more powerful. I mean, the pointy ears for the Oozaru are probably the biggest, deadest giveaway as to how closely related to Majins the Saiyans actually are. And I would say that the Oozaru transformation is how they transform into a Majin. Now, for those of you guys who are saying, well, those are just monkey ears, I mean, the only other monkey that we see in Dragon Ball is Bubbles, and he has the exact same ears. Case closed, they're just monkey ears. You're stretching. It's a stretch, right? Wrong. There is one other instance where we see a monkey in Dragon Ball, and that is in Dragon Ball. We see an episode where Goku is confronted by a family of monkeys, and they all have natural monkey ears. These monkey ears are similar to what monkeys nowadays have, and these monkey ears are what humans and Earthlings have and other residents of the universes that are not Majins. They are the exact same ears. Bubbles lives on King Kai's planet, so to me, it is possible that Bubbles is a Majin as well, similar to the Oozaru Great Apes, who are Majins themselves, and it makes sense that that Oozaru power is seen as demonic throughout the entire series. The first interaction that the Earthlings have with the Saiyans, Krillin, he says this: "So those are the Saiyans, huh? Man, their ki feels like a huge demonic aura." The last villain that he fought was the Namekians, Piccolo Jr., King Piccolo. He would know a demonic aura if he feels one, and he is saying that they seem similar essentially here. That's exactly what he's saying. Even though the Saiyans in Universe 6 evolved without tails, without needing tails, and thus they lost their immense power, they lost their demonic trait until Goku woke it up inside of them again because of genetics, they still have legends of a legendary Super Saiyan that they call the Demonic Saiyan that only shows up 10,000 years. This is Caulifla as she witnesses what Kale has become, which is that legendary Saiyan mutation, demonic mutation trait. So coming full circle, where you see Hybis here in episode 19 of Dragon Ball Daima, as he's witnessing the transformation that Goku is going from Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4, he says, these guys seem more like Majin. He's making an astute observation that these transformations, they have demonic energy, demon energy in them, which is interesting how Neva, the oldest Namekian, older than the Namekian Book of Secrets, the creator of the portals, the creator of the Tamagamis, he knows all knowledge, he uses his own magic to force a mutation, a demonic mutation on Goku, transforming him into what the Great Ape is, a vestige of the Great Ape in Super Saiyan 4. I would not be surprised if Super Saiyan 4 Goku, what we've been calling him when his official name comes out, isn't something like Super Saiyan Demon or Demonic Saiyan, something along those lines. Because I think that is what it's supposed to be. That is why he's red. That is why his eyes are red. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.